Welcome to Bachelor Party. I'm Juliet Litman. I'm here with Callie Crerie. We're here to talk about Traitors Season 4, Episode 8, and much more. Callie, how are you?
I'm great, and I can't understand how Alan thought last episode was better than this one.
I know, this one was a great, tete-a-tete. Also, the challenge was so funny.
Excellent.
This is a great challenge. Yeah, it was great. You mostly liked it because everything you think is coming true, basically.
And it proved Rob right, times a billion.
Yes, Rob made all of the right moves, and he's playing checkers, and nobody else has a game board in front of them.
And I it also makes me even more annoyed with Candiace.
Because you're just looking for reasons to be annoyed with her, okay?
Juliet, unbiased opinion. I know she said hi to you once. Unbiased opinion. What did Rob do that was so bad that she hates him now? He was nicer to her than he was Lisa.
Nothing. There's no explanation that we saw on television. I cannot explain it. I also just think that Candiace, I thought she played a pretty good game, but in this episode, it was back to episode 1.
Yeah.
If Maura, no, I guess shade at Maura. I was gonna say no shade, but if Maura's the one being what you're saying doesn't make sense, if Maura's the math ain't mathing, then you're really
it's not a good place
up.
for you to be.
Yeah,
not a good place for you to be. Also, there's just so many things, and because do you know? I'm assuming you know who this person, or not the person, but the handle. I don't know what to call it. Website, whatever. I feel like I sound like I'm 50 years old right now. Queens of Bravo.
Yes, Queens of Bravo. I think that they're your biggest fan, basically.
I think I'm their biggest fan, so it's mutual. I look for a little story highlight on my Instagram because I'm ooh, let me catch up. What's happening on Bravo? Obviously, we have similar interests, so I do follow what she's posting a lot. She's really funny. Anyways, Queens of Bravo posted a slideshow of traitors, and Queens of Bravo is pro Candiace because I think Queens of Bravo is pro Bravo.
Okay. I think that people just enjoy Candiace, I'm not the only one.
Well, no, because then I went and looked in the comments, and it was very pro Rob.
Oh.
And people that follow
really
Queens of Bravo,
Rob. Yeah.
Yeah, but people who follow Queens of Bravo generally like Bravo celebrities. So I was shocked to see so much pro Rob. So then I commented on her slideshow and was like,
I'm pulling this up right now.
I don't know what exactly I commented, but I said whew, came to the comments, love to see it, Team Rob.
Okay.
She pinned my comment at the top. So I got so many comments underneath my comment.
I love that you're just I'm going to get on Instagram and I'm going to defend Rob and everywhere that I can.
6 days ago, Queens of Bravo posted this. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. We're not taking any of this out. Oh yeah, okay. Callie Crerie, comments did not disappoint. Team Rob. Wow.
1,800 likes of my comment and 26 comments underneath my comment.
Oh my God. Callie, I didn't know that you were a Traitors influencer. Why didn't you call this to my attention sooner?
Anyways, through that, and I've also been going back and forth with people on Twitter.
You're
X,
crazy.
Whatever you want to call it.
You don't have time for that. What are you doing?
I mean, no. Going back and forth, I probably sent 2 tweets, which honestly,
you're
I don't
the Kevin Durant of Traitors. Why are you doing this?
I also don't know if the tweets went through because I also figured out recently that I'm not signed into my Twitter. I'm really confused by it all.
How can you see tweets then?
I don't know. I had to sign back in, and I went and looked at my page, and tweets I thought I tweeted weren't tweeted.
That
and I had
make any sense.
40 DMs all the way back from November that I'd never gotten.
I deleted my Twitter account last year.
Well, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what I experienced.
What
I
happened
probably
for me,
opted out of something. I have no idea.
What happened for me is Elon Musk. I was like, delete.
Well, yes.
Goodbye at
We're on
Juliet
the same page.
Litman. Yeah.
Anyway, someone brought to my attention the same thing that happened on her show, on Candiace's show. The rules always like apply to everyone else, but not to her.
Mm-hmm.
And watching this episode, I like kept thinking of that because I'm like, you're so mad at Rob that you've made this personal. You keep attacking him on social media, and yet you're going way harder for Rob than he is for you in this episode.
She's going way harder, but he completely set her up. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, she did it to herself.
he is playing the game very, very well. And
But when he was like, Candiace, this isn't personal. This is a game.
yeah,
And then she was like, well, I'm going to take you down with me. And he was like, oh, that's bad
Listen,
sportsmanship. But you do what you
that
want to
was
do.
bad sportsmanship, and thank God she didn't do that. Thank God. Like,
Well, she tried.
I guess at least she voted for him a second time.
They're not allowed to say, like, you're a traitor.
Yes.
So she tried to do as much as she could to bring him down, which I thought for a second
I support.
there, I'm like,
I support it.
Rob is playing this so good because he's not even leading the charge to get her out at all. He barely said anything at the round table.
That we saw.
And that we saw. And then we went around, and with every vote, he's like, thank you, everyone. Thank you. But everyone else's main reason for voting for her was like,
her own
you
behavior.
randomly went after Rob.
Yeah.
And she should have been from the very beginning. There's just so many things. One, the Candiace defenders being like, that was strategic for her to put Rob's name out. Now people are thinking of Rob. It would have been if she would have said it was a strategic vote. But her being like, it's a throwaway, and then now all of a sudden it's not. What? What are you doing?
That was so bad. I know. It's like she had amnesia. It's like back to episode 1 where she had no answers for anything. It was really poor gameplay. Here's what I'll say. And this is not really in defense of Candiace, but I would say it's sympathy for Candiace. If I were Candiace, and I believe we're around the same age, and I was being schooled by this younger guy, I would be fucking miserable. I would be so embarrassed. I would be regretting my choice to go on the traitor so hard, and I would not be able to live with myself. So she's probably trying to take him down a notch because she's pissed that he played so well. I mean, she walked into all of his traps. Him allowing her to vote off Colton was masterful. I mean,
masterful.
What an incredible move.
Did you call that?
No, I did not. I did not
either.
When
they showed Steven walking in, I was like, dang, they got rid of Natalie? And then it was like Steven, Rob, Natalie. My hands went up in the air. I was like, oh my gosh, what a fucking move by him.
And I need to take back what I said about Rob being about bros before hoes. Rob is about the game. And like, game needs to recognize game. So I'm really sorry
to win.
He's going to win. How is he not going to win?
I'd be shocked if he doesn't win.
Before we move away from the round table, I wanted to say a couple other things. Number 1, only 2 people spelled Candiace's name correctly. Mark.
It's hard.
Yeah, there's the I. It's like Dwayne Wade's Y. It's not where you think it should be. And it was Mark and Steven. I was like very surprised. I'm like, when were they reading Candiace's name that they got it right? I'm just like, do you guys watch Housewives? And I was unaware. Number 1 on that, we mentioned the Mora piece. I think the only thing worse than Rob schooling you is Candiace is Mora sniffing you out like right away. Like Mora has not been paying attention at all, and for her to be like, no, that doesn't check out. That's a real L for Candiace. Really, really tough stuff. Felt bad for her. I also was disappointed that Natalie voted for Tara. I was like, Natalie.
Oh my God, Natalie. Natalie's losing her mind.
Yeah,
she's
Natalie's
too paranoid.
I really want her to win. She's not going to. I think. On that note, let's talk about Rob's selection.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. About the round table and another L for Candiace.
Okay.
I think the biggest L for Candiace, because she was so upset that this kid got her girl out that she could not think straight. And wanted revenge so badly.
It's not just that he got her girl out; it's that she's losing control. It's like Rob is in control.
She lost control.
Yes.
Yeah, she lost control. But also because he got her out like on her watch. Like, oh, you're not going to do that to me was her attitude this week.
When she realized he let her murder Colton,
it was gone. She was done.
She was like, I've actually never seen Candiace like that before. She was actually
Oh, I have.
she was like so calm though. She was sort of like, so what?
Yeah,
Like,
but she's not. She
yeah,
was not calm.
I know, but
Inside, she was losing it.
yeah, I know, but it was like it was a wild moment. It was not the performing Candiace that she's been playing this
That's
whole
how she
game.
is on Housewives, though.
Yeah, I know. She like she's pretty vulnerable on Housewives, I would say.
Yeah, but you can tell when she's mad and she's talking like that.
Yeah, it's a way to not lose her cool, and I give her credit.
Yes.
Totally. Like she knows it doesn't benefit her to lose her cool, so she talks slowly. She takes it down.
Measured.
Yes, it's a very good
Unfortunately,
strategy.
it didn't benefit her to do anything she did this week. But I think the biggest L for her was she thought, you know what? If I'm going down, I want to put the finger on Rob. And by the end of this episode, I was like, you've actually convinced everyone he is faithful.
Totally. They're just like, oh, so you were using him as your mark.
Yeah, like you were trying to flip it around so that we had like another random person. And then also I thought it was horrible that she threw Tara's name out there because I feel like people are like, you were just trying to find anyone to not put it on you.
Also, Tara and Rob, I think, seem like weak players. And so it seems like Candiace is just like preying on them because they're just
a weak player.
Yeah.
When they showed Kristen and Eric talking, and Kristen was like, obviously not Rob. And Eric was like, oh God, no. And
I think
she
they were
goes,
like,
that sweet man. I was like, Candiace, not only did you get voted out by everyone, and it seems
except for Natalie.
Except for Natalie. And it seems like Rob did not have to lead that charge very hard at all from what we saw, which I really don't think that he had to. Or they would have put more in it because it was the whole episode was edited as like a Candiace versus Rob battle. So I feel like they would have put more of that in there if he had. And he even said in his thing, he was like, I had to play it cool because I thought she would get too emotional if I tried to do too much.
Yeah.
Which again, his emotional
his
intelligence
EQ is so high.
Insane.
I know.
Yeah. I'm like,
happen?
I thought you were smart, but like you're really thinking about this in a way I did not think that smart is a stretch. I thought you were more aware than people thought you were. You are way more aware than I thought you were.
Yeah, he's really like this is a masterful performance. Like I'm really impressed. I'd like to see him on Survivor. Like I really would love to see
I'd like
what
to
he
see him
could
on
do.
anything.
Also, I don't even know if Rob is a good athlete, which is such an interesting thing to not know about him. I would say.
No, he's good at like random shit. Apparently he can fucking paint.
I don't know. I think he like might be a savant. Like I just think he's like
when they were like Rob can do everything, and Rob's just like like every time someone
like,
says
yes,
something,
I can.
Candiace is like, ugh. Which also I'm like, Candiace, you are reading that everyone fucking loves Rob. Pick a different target.
I know. Who do you think she should have gone after? Who would have been your
Natalie?
Right, because Tara.
Natalie's or Steven. You have two people that people are talking about, and you're so like hard-headed on Rob, which you could have eventually gotten people there. But like, get an easy one out this week. Cool
It's true.
The temperature.
It's true. Steven and Natalie were both on the table for her. Natalie probably would have been the easiest because she is self-destructing anyway. So,
yeah. And again, the throwaway vote that everyone was like, no, it was strategic. No, it wasn't. For so many reasons, other than saying it was a throwaway vote, you alerted Rob to get you out.
Yeah,
yeah. If you would have thrown it away on someone else, you could have snuck Rob. But because you were so emotional, you went after him, which was dumb because it seems like Rob can do whatever he wants to do on the show right now.
She should have voted Natalie last week and then should have been Natalie again this week. And that just should have been where she led everyone. To much, though I hate to admit it.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but once everyone kept saying it, I was like, I guess, like everyone's like, Candiace, you stick to one person over and over and over again. And then all of a sudden last week you were thrown off.
Right. I bought into it. I was like, yeah, she didn't have Ron to vote for. She had to vote for someone else. But
the biggest thing is I was like, I kept waiting for Rob to do or say something that I would be like, oh, that's why she's upset. And then when she got voted out, I was just like,
no, she's just upset that he voted her out.
She's upset that she lost.
Yes, that's correct. And I get that. I would hate losing to Rob. I'd be like, this fucking guy?
I would hate losing. Well, I hate losing to fucking anybody. I don't like losing.
Yeah.
I don't. And I wouldn't say that I'm the best sport at losing. I'm not. But
What do you do when you lose? Like, what happens? Like, you talk shit or you're like salty? Like, you lose at pickleball when you're playing in the
it's not
intergenerational.
good.
Yeah, like what
Not good.
happens?
Depends on who I'm losing to. I can like fake it for like somebody.
Who do you hate losing to the most? Like one of your brothers? Seth?
Juliet, I was about to say, how do you not know this?
Seth?
There's no one in the world that I hate losing to more than Seth. I would say my dad is a very close second.
How
to
much are you
Seth.
competing against your dad? I mean, come on.
In everything all the time.
Cards? Board games?
Everything. And
Okay.
he talks an insane amount of shit. Insane. So whenever you beat him, it is glorious. But beating Seth is better. But I
What do you
barely
guys
ever beat Seth
competing
in
at?
anything.
Like, what are you going up against him? Golf?
No, I wish. Everything. Even if it's just like who's right about something. I
Right.
can't wait to fucking Google something in his face and be right. It's the best thing ever. And whenever it happens with Seth, he'll be like, well, I said that maybe, but like he won't ever accept defeat.
That's the athlete spirit. I wish I had it.
So yes, I understand being upset. But months after something happens,
This is Candiace. I guess, this is what she does.
making it personal versus 26-year-old, you look like an infant. You look dumb. And I think you're making housewives like look a little crazy. Like you're signing up for a game.
Yeah.
Like Lisa is playing it correctly. She's milking it. She's doing the interviews. She's being like fun. And there's
Yes.
still banter.
She's dancing.
Rob's a bad boy. I spanked him. Like all the things. Candiace making it into like a real beef. I'm like, this isn't real.
It's kind of interesting you say that. We also haven't heard from Caroline or Portia like at all. I know they went early, but even still.
We heard from Portia.
We did? What'd she say?
Yeah, she did some interviews. Nothing bad. She was just like, Ron was really coming after. Oh, the one thing she said bad was about Colton. She said that in the room, Colton was going so hard on her, and it kept going, which we saw that, but she said it was like times a million because obviously they can't include the entire round table.
Right. Anyway,
but again, that would make sense to me if Rob was like going so hard over, like I was expecting something like that for Candiace to be so offended that that's why she's acting like this.
Right.
And then when it didn't happen, I was like, why are you so mad?
I would love for you to meet Candiace. I'd love to know how you'd play it. Have you met her before?
No. I would assume like everything I've heard about her in real life is great.
I know, and here you are going hard at her, so I'd love to know how it would go.
If I did see her and this came up, I'd be like, I thought it was really weird that you made it personal. I do.
We're gonna try to have you meet Candiace to see how it goes.
Also, she probably comes up to my kneecap, so that would be a weird dynamic.
She's petite, yeah. She's a small gal. On the Colton front, actually, before we talk about choosing Eric, I was sort of bummed he's gone. Obviously, I don't like him, but for the show, he is valuable. And this was a great episode, but to have lost Colton and Candiace in the same week, that's tough for just like the show being entertaining. Like Johnny, he's stepping it up a little bit. Like I enjoyed him this week, but like he's not going to carry the show for me. Kristen has no idea what's going on somehow, even though I think she's like quite smart. Maura, serving look, she looks great. Dorinda, total waste of her, I would say. Although I don't know, I'm having to question my Dorinda fandom. I
know.
And so I do
also like Jam Jam was gone last week. Like we've lost the good Lisa gone last week.
And like we love Steven. He's part of our youth. He's not going to carry the Traitors forward. Like in his Converse and matching socks and sweatshirt.
No.
Did you clock that? He had the stripes on his socks and also his sweatshirt. They like went together.
I did not clock that at all. We lost 4 enormous personalities in 2 weeks.
It's tough. It's like Rob needs to do a lot. And luckily he probably can. But just, it's hard.
I will agree with you. Although I didn't feel him missing yet because of the Candiace Rob element. But next week it'll be interesting to see how it goes. That being said, Rob allowing Candiace to murder Colton was an incredible move.
Yeah, loved it. It was like maybe the best Traitors move in the history of Traitors.
The only other thing I can think of is Cerise backstabbing everyone at the last turret.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what did Suri do that I'm forgetting? Suri's win is, like, also, legendary, but
Yeah,
it's up
but
there.
this is the I would say this is the one of the best, and obviously we're doing this off the top of our heads, but it has to be a top 2 or 3 strategic move
Definitely.
on the Traitors. And I wasn't sure if he was gonna get her this week, but she kind of got herself.
I wish it had gone on a little bit longer. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah,
it was like
it was fun to watch.
because they both were so in it. Like they play very differently, but they both were playing, and it's like just great to watch.
Which some people were commenting like, "What does Rob do? He's just quiet." I'm like, Rob is. If you can't see what Rob's doing, I don't know what to tell you.
Also, this is the thing about reality TV. Like Rob being quiet, like that's clearly he made connections. So I think he's only quiet like in a group. I think one on one he is not quiet, and that's like a real
Yeah,
strength, I would say. He obviously is great at talking just one on one because when he's talking to the camera, there's like a camera guy, a lighting guy, and like a producer there. So
it's amazing.
so
By the way, I love when Rob's staring into the TV.
also the way that he just like sits lean back,
Oh,
spread
it's
eagle. He's just so in control. It's almost like sick. I'm like, you're right.
it's like seduction.
Yes. It's like
What did he say this week? He was like, "I wasn't going after Candace, but now I am." I was like,
I know.
"Ugh."
I know. He's just
Like,
it's like hard to
what?
believe this man is doing this. Like honestly. And he just must be so, so, so good with producers. And and the producers don't even have to work that hard to pull it out of him that he becomes a star of the show. Because obviously it's not happening when they're looking for the painting. But like
Yeah.
for us, the viewer, we're like, this is the Rob show. It's a really fascinating way of like putting this together. And
Yeah.
we'll have to talk to a producer because like I wonder how they were thinking about it in real time. Like, how do they know
Well, I
that
wonder,
Rob
like,
is
at
running
what
the
point.
show?
I was gonna say, at what point were they like, "He's it"?
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
probably early on because when he looks at you, you're like, oh, you're it.
one of my best friends in the world is incredibly pro-black. Like, I've never met anyone more pro-black. Everything is like, I have to buy from black stores, black artists, black everything. Like, any chance she has to support a black person, she is doing it. She loves black literature, black history. Like, I can't
It's her month.
describe how. Yeah, oh, it is her month. She's also a black woman.
If it was a white woman, that'd be kind of weird. I would like support it, but it'd be like, do you have are you okay?
She is in fact a black woman. And she like kind of watches a little bit of Bravo, but not really. Like
Uh-huh.
she'll like just like know what's like huge in pop culture.
Sure.
Haven't talked to her about the Traitors at all. This week she texts our group chat and was like, "Is anyone watching the Traitors?" And I was like, yeah. And everyone in my group chat's watching. We're all like, "Yeah, of course we're watching." And I was just like, this is going to be miserable because I already know you are so pro Candace. And like, I can't have someone else pro Candace. She texts back, all in on the white boy. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, never in my life have I ever known you to go against a black person, let alone a black woman. And she was like, I'm obsessed with him. He could not be more beautiful. He is playing this perfectly. Like, she's like, all of my chips are pushed onto him.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow. If Rob has this girl going against a black woman, nothing's stopping him.
Honestly, the fact that he doesn't want to do very much is the only reason why he's not doing more. He's just like, I'm good.
And then, yeah, and I was gonna say, and then on the sprinkle on top is like, you like him off the show. Like, he's not doing interviews.
Yeah.
He's not thirsty at all.
He's
He's not moving to LA.
He's posting about ice. I think I like him more off the show, but I do really respect how he's playing the Traitors.
Well, yeah.
It's just very, very impressive. If he doesn't win, it'll be the biggest choke job of all time.
I'll be so sad. I'll be so sad.
It would be a bummer because
like,
he obviously should.
And like with who's left, it's kind of like, how can he not win this? It would be like CT not winning, you know? Like
sure, Castle Daddy.
Yeah, it's his to win, and
that's kind of a great comp. CT and Rob obviously are very, very, very different. CT's personality and persona has always been very specific, as is Rob's. But I do feel like they're moving through reality TV similarly. Although CT's start, did you ever watch Real World Paris with CT? Probably not.
No, I probably did because I used to love Real World and I would sneak watch it.
He had a real chip on his shoulder in a way that Rob never has.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
feel
yeah.
like CT, since he went on the challenge, has sort of been like revered in a way that I feel like Rob is now going to be revered.
Unfortunately, I don't know if you saw the news about CT this week, but not great.
No, I didn't. What happened?
Ashley Smashley from
Uh-huh.
Challenge was definitely intoxicated and went on live and started listing everyone who voted for Trump on the challenge.
Oh.
And included CT in that. And then CT posted and was basically like, I don't know, I thought me and Ashley were cool, so I don't know why she would say that. I've never voted in my life.
Oh my God.
And everyone was like,
You think
that's not better. Yeah.
Honestly, that's very funny.
I was like, oh. I had a glimmer of hope when I saw.
Great punchline.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, good. He's going to say that that's not true. And then it was like, not true. I don't participate in voting.
I'm sure Rob votes, like, positive.
I'm not positive, but I'm sure Rob cares to his ability.
He has a preference, even if he doesn't act on it.
He does. He definitely has a preference. And I can't imagine Rob, like, hating people. So
Me neither.
Yeah.
But I think that, like, extends to all people. I feel like he has preferences.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but, like, I just feel like he's, like, kind of, let's all just get along.
Get along.
That's the benefit of also, like, not interacting with a lot of people because you live in, like, rural Alabama with snakes. You're just like, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
He's probably marginally affected by what happens in
the world,
the White House, but he's affected enough to a guy that has literally done zero press and has barely posted since the Traitors have gone on. I'm positive he's seen his fandom go through the fucking roof.
For sure. Let's see how many Instagram followers he has right now.
And he's like, but you know what? I am going to post about ICE.
I know. Okay, let's see how many Instagram followers he has. What's your guess?
I have no. Okay.
I'm going to go with 1.3 million.
I'm only 1.6.
Nailed it. 1.6. You got it.
I must have heard that unconsciously or something. There's no way I would get that right.
I'm just now looking at pictures of him in his wild desert cowboy shirt. I mean,
also, he has 1.6 and he doesn't post a ton of content.
No, not at all. And he like and it's like not good. Although there is like hot. I don't find his snake tattoos appealing, but he obviously looks hot with his shirt off. He's very handsome. Rob does make me feel old though. Like I don't like. This is funny. Like I used to watch reality TV and like lust after the hot guys and be like, oh, that guy, I'd love to meet him. I don't want to meet Rob. I'm just like, this is a perfect relationship as is. Me watching you on TV, nothing else needed.
I'd like to meet him.
Okay.
I'd like to meet him more than Candiace. Let me put it out there. If you're gonna make me meet Candiace, make me meet Rob.
Okay, maybe we can get them together.
I would like to have a conversation with him because I just need to understand like how he is in just a regular social combo.
I would love to know as well. So you do it and let me know. I'll watch on a screen. Who should he have picked to be his fellow traitor? He selected Eric. He also said he thought about Mark. And he also thought about Johnny. Yeah.
I liked that they had him explain why he was thinking about these people.
Yeah, good producing.
And again, I'm like, he's really playing strategically.
Yes.
Like the fact that he was like, I could go with Johnny so we could get out another traitor because everyone's starting to think it's Johnny. Or I could go with someone smart that I can use. Like he's really being smart. And he's like, I can't pick someone that would go against me and try to do what I did to them.
Right.
I also thought it was interesting. Again, I'm sure people are going to use this as whatever. But he's only picking men.
Yeah.
But I think that was really smart because they've gotten out 3 women. So, like, of course it's a man.
Right.
If you have to get another traitor out.
It'd
be crazy to have 4 women. I mean, possible, but we've never seen it.
I would have picked Kristen.
Another woman?
Yeah, I guess that's a problem. But, like, she's just so random and has no idea what's going on that, like.
They were already being like, it has to be a guy. There has to be a guy.
Right. That's
I
true.
think it'd be really hard to get people onto
He
Kristen.
probably had to pick a man. You're probably right about that. Eric is interesting because I don't think anyone's like talking about Eric in any way.
No.
Eric also, I agree with Rob. I think Eric seems really smart. He said some word. He had some vocab that I was like, okay, Eric, I see you. I thought that was impressive, but I don't remember what it was.
I have no idea. I just know that he doesn't have great ears.
I believe that Candiace said that like nobody laughed in the woods, and like Eric just like made that up. But I guess we do know that Rob has like revered Eric for a while because he was like, I've listened to this man's music. He knows pitch. So Eric has been in Rob's mind for a while.
I also feel like he probably thinks Eric doesn't have it in him to stab me in the back, which I don't think he does. So I think there's a chance that they could win together.
I think Eric's really disappointed to be a traitor. Like, I just don't think he wanted it.
Oh my God, but there at this point in the game, and after getting 2 traitors out,
yeah,
I feel like I'd be kind of like, no, like I'm so close.
They all have to be on high alert for like someone's getting tapped. Like someone who someone who was faithful is becoming a traitor because now they've gotten 3 out total. I assume they know it's down to 1, and maybe not. These people all just seem to be so out of it. By the way, I think I would be so out of it. Like
it's a really hard game.
Totally, because there's not a lot of
You're
logic
relying on like
it.
very small information.
Yeah, there's like there's just a lot of chaos.
I love that Tara was like, I have no clue what's happening. I couldn't be further off than what I thought I was.
I get it, girl. This is a big win for NBC Universal Peacock. The people who are left, like they are all like have stuff coming up on Peacock. Kristen with Top Chef, Tara and Johnny with the Olympics.
Dancing with the Star. Oh wait, no, that's
ABC. But still, like who else is left? Dorinda. Is she on the Real Housewives road trip show?
Ultimate Girls Trip.
Yes. She makes an appearance, right?
Yeah.
They're just like all so in the mix. Natalie, I guess, is Natalie and Mark and Steven are not, but like also, who cares?
And Rob.
Well, he's Love Island, you know.
Oh yeah, I guess.
When you go to Peacock, they now have like a tile on the home screen of like Rob's villa highlights, and you could just watch Rob's.
Are you
episodes.
kidding?
I swear. Because I'm watching.
Does he get any money from that?
No, of course not. It's just like smart marketing. They do the same thing with on Paramount Plus with Elsbeth. You can watch like just her episodes of The Good Wife if you wanted to. So yeah, like you can watch just the Rob highlights from his season of Love Island.
That's incredible.
Which I consider doing now that I'm done with Below Deck, but I need to catch up on Salt Lake and start the new Below Deck. But anyway, yeah. So I guess Eric was like an okay choice.
I don't think there was a great choice. Like if I was Rob, I would have not wanted to recruit anyone.
There's so few people left. Like there's just not great options, and it's a lot of dummies because the smarter people are kind of out.
Yeah, out of the people left, I think he is. I mean, he is one of the better choices because, like, I was thinking maybe Maura because no one's gonna think that she's not gonna backstab you. You guys can win together. But, like, you can't rely on her to not say something dumb.
You can't trust her. No.
Yeah.
Maura is a no on this one.
I think you could trust her as, like, not backstabbing. You can't trust her to make smart decisions.
Yeah, you can't trust her to also, like, work with you on the fly.
In this specific game. Yeah.
Like, if there's another murder in plain sight, do you want Maura to be the one to do the murder? I don't think so either. No, thank you. No,
so I do think Eric is a smart decision that way. Like he can pick up on things. He's on your side. You guys have been in an alliance the entire time. You voted the same way. And he seems like a good guy. So, because you have to hope that he's not going to be like, oh, you got 2 traitors out. Like you're going to get me out.
Right.
Like he's got to hope that Eric looks into his eyes long enough to fall in love with him.
I'm kind of, which I think probably will happen. I'm sort of surprised Eric's still here. He's like done so little, but I guess that's why he's still here.
Yeah.
That's the flaw of the show is you're left with people who are like not impactful. Like,
yeah, I saw someone tweet like the problem with the traitors is that the best way to last the longest is to be dumb.
Yeah, that's correct. And like just kind of like go along with it. So that is a problem.
Although that did not happen. Like CT won.
Yeah, don't you think he kind of played dumb during his season? Like CT, I was just like, What's
Yeah,
up with
maybe.
you? CT, because and like Trishelle
But
was playing much harder than him.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Um,
just interesting because I'm always just like, the people with high threats going in lasting long is so weird to me. But that hasn't happened this season.
no, not at all. Not at all. Um, the challenge. This is my favorite challenge in the history of the Traitors. This was really funny. They had to.
No, come on.
I
Nothing's
love.
better than Tom Sandoval.
Okay, that's the best moment. So like, thank you to that weird like doll cabin, whatever. That was so good. But this as a concept was really funny, and I love that the group of women like really threw themselves into it and
They
did.
loved it.
Yeah, they were like having a lot of fun. I feel like.
Well, I feel like they're like, we can be good at this.
Maura in
Like
particular.
most of the challenges,
Yeah.
they have not been good at.
They have to run. Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to like not go very far, they were like, Maura, Dorinda, Tara, they were like, this is ours.
Yeah, Tara's like a performer. Like as an ice skater, I feel like she's like, I'm built for this.
And the other group was horrible.
Horrible. Oh my God, so bad. Anyway, it just was a great idea. And also, as I think I've said many times, my brain turns off for the challenge, but this one was so silly that I enjoyed it very, very much.
I'm excited for next week to see what happens, see how Eric takes finding out it's Rob, because I feel like his mind is going to be blown.
Even when he was like picked to be the traitor, he was shocked. Like I feel like everything to Eric is like, holy shit. So
yeah.
great stuff.
And Rob still has the dagger.
Yeah, he's got the double vote.
Which I'm like, the fact that he didn't have to use it to get Candiace out.
Interesting how he's deploying it. He said 6 people no. So I wonder if he will ever use it because he might not have to. Because he's like strategically telling people about it.
Unfortunately, he is controlling everything. So he might not have to.
Yeah, I think he's not going to, is my guess. Which is sort of a bummer.
That just speaks more to how fucking good he is at this game.
The only way is like if he has to like help Eric or something like that. But he's running the table. It's not fair. It's just like not fair. This is crazy.
Absolute masterclass, and I hope it doesn't change.
Me too.
Because I hate in Survivor when someone's doing so good that they end up getting it. You know what I mean? Like you want the best player to win.
But Rob is so understated. And the thing about Survivor is that like there always comes a point where you have to like make a move. Mm-hmm. That doesn't happen in the Traitors. Like,
well, yeah, because it's all secretive. Yeah.
Rob doesn't have to like make a move to like, have
his move was Lisa.
I think his move was
now Candiace.
Sacrificing Colton. I think that's the move of the season.
Colton. Yeah.
That's the move of the season for sure.
I mean, we can go on and on. He's incredible.
We have gone on and on. We are a Rob fan cast. I want to talk about a couple other things. Can we talk Tell Me Lies follow up real quick?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I was like, I don't know why Max, the bartender, is like on the show so much?
Juliet, can I just tell you, when you said that, in my mind, I was like, that's what she brings to the wedding. But then I was like,
you didn't say
Juliet,
it.
No. I was like, Juliet is like way more aware of details, I feel like you pay attention. So I was like, damn, did I make that up? Like, I really thought I made it up. Then
you did not. That's why he's on the show.
Me, I was like, I fucking knew it. Like, I wish I would have said it. But in the moment, I was like, oh, I made that up. Like, I had it in my head that was her date.
I just forgot. And that's funny because the whole season I was like, he looks so familiar. Like, how do I know him? What else has he been on? This, to me.
This show.
Yes, exactly. This reinforces that there's not been enough of.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, or flash forwards. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Give me more.
But even with the flash forwards, he is now gone.
I know. We haven't seen him in like a season and a half.
Well, I assume they broke up.
I guess. Yeah, he was like in the hotel room or whatever.
Remember when he was like, did you tell him? He saw the text message.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was like, and then he walked off.
I've written him out of my mind, so.
And then Lucy was telling people like, oh, he had to go home for something. Like, no, he left you.
Right. It's over. She's so dastardly. Yeah, it's tough.
I also saw an interview of her and, you sent it to me. Aussie drug dealer Alex.
Oh yeah. He's Aussie. Who knew?
Oh God, I love him. The chemistry between them is definitely different than her chemistry with Jackson.
Yeah, it's flat. It's like not there.
So there is a difference. It still weirds me out when I see her and Jackson, but when I saw her and Alex, I was like, okay, it's different.
Yes, she's not in love with Alex IRL or have that spark.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Okay, I just needed to correct the record. I felt really stupid that I didn't remember that, but whatever. Maybe they should show him more. Secondly, where are we at with your spray tan? Totally gone? Is it fixed? Are you tan free? Like, give us the update.
I would say I have like 13% left on my body.
Okay.
But I've kind of given up on it, so it's just like slowly fading.
Okay.
I'm just taking my normal showers. I did get more suggestions about how to take it off after I told everyone that we only have pale listeners. So I feel people were offended and were like, no, I do spray tan. And let me know. Got a lot of suggestions about that. Still got more suggestions about my desserts. Like so many. We got a lot of healthy dessert eaters. Lots of healthy dessert eaters.
Crazy. I'm like, I just have dessert.
Which I found out there's a sugar-free Reese's.
Yeah, I've had it. It's pretty good.
It tastes the same.
Yeah, it's good. It's just like smaller.
Well, I mean, there's still calories in it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And then I got a lot of people, including, which I talked to you about, including my father.
Oh.
I got, let's say, 15-ish. So not an enormous amount, but a decent amount of DMs saying that they think that the reason why I don't know who Simon and Garfunkel are, is that their names?
Yes,
Garfunkel?
Simon and Garfunkel.
Garfunkel sounds insane when you say it out loud. Simon and Garfunkel, or being able to name the 5 Beatles.
4. There's 4.
Oh. 4 Beatles. 5 seems better.
Well,
5 seems like there's a point and there's 2 on each
They were
wing.
the Fab 4, okay? In the 60s, they were the Fab 4.
I've heard of the Fab 5.
I'm going to say,
not the Fab
I
4.
think you probably, that
Yeah.
for you, recalls the Fab 5 of the University of Michigan in the 90s.
Yes.
Yes. And
Correct.
you probably, yes. Keep going.
I can probably name all 5 of them.
Yes, you probably can.
Anyways.
Also, want to be clear, so can I, okay?
I had about 15 people DM me that they think it's a Two Americas thing and not anything else. I also had a handful, maybe 2 to 5, that said Juliet's pop culture knowledge is absolutely older than her.
Okay, maybe.
So a mix of both. I did call my mom after the show and told her everything I said, and she was cracking up that I thought Paul Simon was in the Beatles.
Thank you. Well,
and she was
your
like,
mom
that's,
is she bridges Americas.
She was like, that's so bad. And I was like, it's your fault. So you're laughing at yourself because you could have introduced me to these people. She also told me that Cecilia.
Yep.
Is that a song? And
Yes.
Mrs. Robinson.
Yes, I sang both of those to you.
2 of her favorite songs of all time.
Cool.
And she also said that there are songs that I would know, but I wouldn't know them as by them.
Maybe you would know me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Mom pajama, rolled out of bed, went to the police station.
No, but they said like Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Bridge over troubled
she's like, you probably
water.
like heard it covered by somebody else and didn't know.
Likely.
And then I was like, do you think Dad knows who these people are? And she was like, your father absolutely knows who they are. I don't think he could name a song. And then I was like, what about the Beatles? And she was like, yeah, he knows who they are. He worked in a record shop and he could probably name a few songs, but he didn't listen to them.
It would be crazy if he didn't know who the Beatles were. Like of his gender. How old's your dad? Like 70?
Well, I was, no, he's 63, 64.
Oh. So young. Okay. He's kind of young for them, honestly.
So young.
But still.
But he loves music. Like my dad absolutely loves music. So I was like, I think he'll be able to name a few songs. And she was like, he absolutely would not think that Paul Simon is in the Beatles. I was like, okay. So then I called my dad and asked him, and I was like, do you know who Simon and Garfunkel are? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, can you name a song? And he was like, no, but like I probably could if I really thought about it. And he was like, definitely if I heard it, I'd be able to be like, oh yeah, that's one of Simon and Garfunkel songs. And he was like, there's one song specifically that I remember liking, but he couldn't name it. And then I told him what happened. He also laughed and was like, I can name all 4 Beatles. I was going to say 5, but he said I could name all 4 Beatles. But he's like, but if it makes you feel any better, I didn't know what the Beatles were until high school. And I remember that being a thing. Like someone being like, you don't know who they are. And he did not.
They're like, outside of political figures, probably the first true international celebrities, in my opinion. Like outside of, like Queen Elizabeth or FDR or something like that.
That's before my history. I don't know who became popular. Who's older? Beatles, Princess Diana.
The Beatles. They're around the same age, but the Beatles.
Okay. Well, I'd say Princess Diana was a pretty. Oh, by the way, all this happened before either one of you or I was born. I just want to state that.
Yeah, but so what? Like, I love history.
I'm just saying.
In general, I love history, and I love all kinds of history and pop culture history in general. So, whatever.
I do like history, and
I like it because it makes me feel better about the present. I'm like, see, it was always horrible. See, bad things were always happening. See, this was always this disaster.
But this also reminded me of this entire story. I think I've told this story on the podcast, though, about how I thought Tom Petty was a serial killer. So, like...
Even though he's, like, the folk hero of your university.
I love that song. But I didn't know Tom Petty sang it.
Right. At UF games, they play Tom Petty, right?
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Hoo. Ha. Yeah.
Great stuff. Go Gators, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, thanks for that great
follow-up.
That's all I got
for you.
It's really fun. It's just really, really, really funny. We'll always have the time that you thought Paul Simon was in the Beatles, and we'll have the time that Rob allowed Candiace to vote out Colton. Great stuff. Just great stuff.
What an episode. I also, as happy as I am to have Summer House back on my screen, because, wow, I felt incredible joy watching Summer House this week. I get hyped during Traitors.
Oh, this reminds me of something. Yeah, and me too. I'm like, also, we watch it a little early. We watch in the middle of the workday so we can do the pod. It's like a great way to spend an hour at work. I watch at 1.25, so it's less than an hour, but it's great.
I don't. I want every second of it.
I know.
Wait, one other thing?
Yes.
I finished Below Deck.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about it. Wasn't it great?
Great.
Joe has a mental illness. He's not well. He needs help, and... V is one of the strongest people I've ever known.
I love V.
I don't know her personally, but the fact that she was able to like keep her composure, be so sure of herself, she was not broken by those 2 lunatics. I'm so happy for her. But it's probably because her grief is so much greater than worrying about fucking Kizzy. Also, I love when Aisha was like, Kizzy is not a girl's girl. Hopefully she'll learn from this.
And she absolutely did not. I think that's even more impressive than all of that, or it's just something we don't see on our screens.
Yeah.
Is V deciding very, very, very quickly, you don't deserve me. I'm good. Have a good one. Like, we're cool. I'm not going to let it affect my work, but like, I deserve so much more than this. Like, why would I lower my standards? And was done. Like, she did not want him at all anymore.
I loved it.
That never happens.
I know.
Ever.
I've been thinking about this a lot. I have so much internalized misogyny when I see women who do not, and like, therefore, I think aren't held back by like male expectations at all. I'm like so happy for them. And I honestly think V is like that.
I just think that we rarely see women, first of all, demand what they deserve.
Totally.
And most women, I know I was, when I was in my early 20s, like how I wanted to win a battle if there was a battle over a man, or how I wanted a man's attention, which now I'm like, ugh, I would not have liked me at 22 or whatever.
I know.
Like, could not want less attention from men at this point in my life.
Me too. And I would be like, even if it was obvious someone wasn't interested in me, I would try to sabotage whatever was happening. So I'd be like, nope.
100%.
Nope.
I would have been
not gonna happen. If it's not gonna be me, it's not gonna be her either.
I would have been horrible to Kizzy. I would have been horrible to Joe. And I'd been so horrible to Joe that I would also have been trying to get him to like me again just to prove a point.
Same. I would want to win, yeah.
And I probably would have hooked up with him again to prove a point.
Which is usually what happens on Below Deck. I feel like Below Deck probably was hoping that would happen.
Yeah, and at the end of that, you don't win. He wins.
Exactly.
He gets what he wanted.
It's not a win. He just gets to have more sex.
But when you're 20, you think that is a win because you won the battle and you got the. Clearly, Kizzy thought it was the win to get Joe
Absolutely.
after kissing every single person on board. But also, I was thinking during it because I was more mad at Kizzy than Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's because my expectations for men
are so low.
Especially at this phase in life, are so low.
Well,
and to do, if as a woman or even as like a young girl, to do that to your friend, quote unquote friend, who is going through I just, like, all of it was so gross to me.
Completely agree. I found V like really impressive. Joe, I'm honestly confused by, from him going to like crying because he feels bad about what he did to V.
Crying hard.
And like having to like excuse himself from the camera to then just being like, she's too intense for me. It's Kizzy. I'm just like, you are not well. Like, you need to have some treatment. This is not okay.
Yeah. Also, a lot of growth from Nathan this season.
Shocking. Were you surprised when the baby and Gail were revealed, or did it
No,
all come
because
back to you?
I kind of remembered. Yeah, when you had brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, they did have a baby. I just couldn't remember if they were together or not. But
they're still together.
Him calling out Joe, like, that's really hard to do.
I know.
For guys. So him to be like, I'm like kind of disgusted by your behavior. To the
Gail
point where
he
wanted to slap him.
I know.
He was like, give me an opportunity to slap you and I will.
I'm glad he did.
And Joe being like, I'm so confused. No, Nathan's right. Also, I know you said Nathan didn't have a control over his deck team, which he did not, but he tried. They were just insane. Like, it's not his fault that they weren't listening.
The French guy just repeatedly
Max doing whatever he wanted to do.
Max is so bad at his job.
And then Max getting mad at Nathan. I'm like, you're literally not listening.
You're endangering the guest.
And Nathan's mad at you and he's like, oh, get off my back. No. And I cannot.
I know. It's so good. I'm really glad you watched. Thank you so much. It's also just
welcome.
Fun to marathon.
I had it on like all day yesterday. I was doing other things, but I had
you company.
It on.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's such a good show. All right. We'll be back on Tuesday morning with Tell Me Lies and more. Thank you so much to our producer, Olivia Crerie. And have a great weekend, everybody.